I think structurally their roster fits better in Indiana with Myles Turner. I think it becomes very unlikely you see him moved. And now you can start to see the pieces. And the Pacers are a team that has their own pick this year. They've got the Cavaliers pick, and they've got Houston's second-round pick, which you know is going to probably be in the top 32, 33.
Woj, thank you so much. Please don't go too far, though, because as today has been going, I just have this feeling we're going to need you back. Really appreciate the time. So Woj used the term stunned, but after this trade went down, JJ Redick, he simply tweeted, "What?" And I think that summed up what so many people were thinking and feeling as they saw Woj's reporting. So I want to bring in JJ Redick along with Zach and Richard to get their reaction on this trade. And JJ, since you tweeted, I'll start with you. What's your reaction?
This is some form of malpractice on the Kings' part. This is some form of malpractice.
I'm so proud of you.
Listen, Tyrese Haliburton has been the best player on that team. As Woj said, and unlike Richard, who says Josh Hart is his guy, I think they may know each other. Tyrese really is my guy. This is a close friend of mine. I can co-sign what Woj said. He was determined to turn things around and be part of that rebuild in Sacramento. I know he's shocked right now, but they traded away their best player. They also traded away one of the most prolific three-point shooters in recent NBA history in Buddy Hield. They've got one guy on that roster right now shooting over 33% from the three-point line in Harrison Barnes. De'Aaron Fox can't shoot. Sabonis can't shoot. So you're building a team around two non-shooters with a bunch of non-shooters. Make it make sense, Zach. Make it make sense.
Well, JJ, you said Tyrese Haliburton's been the best player on the Kings, and he has been the best player on the Kings. Domantas Sabonis has been the best player on the Pacers. Look, I know our inclination is always to laugh at the Kings, hashtag Kings. They got a really good player in Domantas Sabonis who's going to help their team. But I do think Indiana won the trade simply for this reason. Tyrese Haliburton, Domantas Sabonis, put them side by side. Tyrese Haliburton's younger. He's on a better contract. He's a more valuable player and a more valuable trade piece right now and going forward. And I don't think the Kings got enough extra stuff in getting off Buddy Hield and getting Justin Holiday, who's a nice role player, to make up for this difference. So I think Indiana won the trade, but I'm not going to sit here and cackle at the Kings' expense as much as I enjoy cackling at the Kings' expense.
But here's my thing. When I look at these two teams in their respective conferences, both of them sit at 13th. So, Richard, does this trade put the Kings in any sort of playoff contention in the West?
No, God, no. No, but now this is the thing, and this is where it gets confusing. I want to make sure very clear. The play-in tournament is not the playoffs, right? It's not the playoffs. And I
Say it
understand
again, Richard.
The play-in tournament is not the playoffs. Now, look, if you look at this, they're not very far away, from the play-in tournament. What is it, the top 10? Yeah, they're not very very far.
Yeah, get a cookie for that?
But that's not good. And let's say traditionally, if you were to say the normal playoff format, they'd be like 6 games behind the Clippers for the final 8th spot. So let's get back to the actual trade. I'm on the same boat as everybody else, but I'm going to cackle at the Kings, right? What on earth would tell anybody in the last 15 years that the Kings are going to do anything that make any sense? And then I'm going to attack the rest of the NBA. Oh, if I would have known Haliburton was available, he was just drafted last year. You could have drafted him. Most of the teams in the league, he fell all the way down to 12th.
Great point.
The Suns could have him. Imagine that.
He fell all the way down to 12th, and everyone's like, man, Tyrese Haliburton can play. It's like, well, you weren't doing your homework, or the people that were assessing talent wasn't doing a very good job. And we'll add one more beautiful layer to this, Malika. The Kings are going to do what the Kings do. We should not stress. And I'm not going to talk about Sabonis in a negative sense because I think he's a great player. You get a 2-time All-Star.
Great player.
He is a high-level player. He is versatile. Can he shoot? No, but he can do a whole lot of other things. So Sabonis is a great pickup for the Kings. I'll say that. But
okay, so JJ, who won this trade?
Oh, the Pacers clearly won this trade.
Yeah.
The Pacers clearly won this trade. And to Richard's point, I know it's a point of contention with Tyrese. They said his jump shot wouldn't translate. He's at just under 42% from 3 on a pretty high volume in 2 seasons. I think the sample size is large enough to say that his jumper translate. To me, he's the guy that makes the right play every time. He gives you playmaking, he gives you shot making, he moves the ball, and he defends. And by the way, he loves basketball. Like, find me another 21-year-old guard that's doing that right now. There's not many of them out there. I do not understand this trade if I'm the Kings. I do not understand it.
I think there was a sense around the league, too, that potentially De'Aaron Fox was going to be the one available, and Woj summed it up. Stunned. Like, that's the word he used, and that's the word that I'm reading on JJ Redick's face right now. JJ, thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to be seeing you much more this week, I am sure.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.